he is bringing his Chicken's Kitchen flavor for the first time. And man, if you have never been to the West Bank for Chicken's Kitchen, you have to go over there.
Yeah, we have one of New Orleans' food superstars joining us, Marlon Williams. Look, first time at French Quarter Fest. So what do you make? Because you got a few choices, but what are you making for French Quarter Fest? What do you serve?
All right, we focusing on our main staples first. We got our oxtail fried rice. We just breaking get our oxtail nice and tender, break that down to some debris, fry it up with some rice. It's amazing, man. It's an amazing collection of Caribbean and Asian flavors. And then we have our main star of the show, which is our soul bowl. And that's served with our 5-star mac, our collard greens, our deep fried pepper balls, all our chicken tenders.
How did you get into cooking?
Honestly, I went it out of survival. In college, I played ball. One way to save money and watch my diet was just to cook for myself. And it was just alignment with perfect timing, social media. I started posting my content of just me just cooking, and I got my first catering gig from that.
And honestly, social media is your superpower when it comes to the restaurant, outside of obviously what you do in the kitchen.
Yes, it's such an amazing resource. It's like nothing else where you can just reach out and touch the people and meet them where they at as soon as they open up their phones. It's an amazing resource for us.
And meet the people, that's your thing, right? I mean, look, James Beard recognized, New York Times recognized at the highest level of culinary in America, and you're not making $200 plates of food. Like, you're cooking for people in New Orleans.
Yes, I'm
right?
cooking for
Describe what you do and what a day is like on the West Bank at your place.
For me, more than anything, it's about community. It's about building relationships, networking, and just creating an experience. You know what I mean? I want our restaurant to feel like you're at your favorite cousin's house. Your aunt with the big arms that you love, that cooks the best in the family, man. That's really what's the culmination of our business is. It's about family, love, and what New Orleans is in general.
And there's not a lot of places, there's not a lot of places in New Orleans get the lines that you get.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it reminds me, and I told you this before we started, of some of those great barbecue places in Texas. Terry Black's in Austin.
Yeah.
That if you go at 6 o'clock, you're gonna wait an hour in a line and nobody cares. That's the way people are at your place.
Yes, it's as we spoke about it earlier, it's kind of like FOMO. It's where you can wave that. They ain't gonna have food in front of their face. I'm like, oh, you can eat. Oh no, come see us tomorrow. And for us, I think that's valuable when you have something that people want.
And this being your first time at French Quarter Fest, how has this crowd maybe and the people that you're serving here been different from maybe some of the other festivals that you've been able to cook at?
It's ridiculous, to say the least, man. It's been a crowd for us nonstop from 11 o'clock when the doors open up all the way until it's over. Now Thursday, just doing some research with other vendors, they let me know Thursday is kind of slow. It was absolutely not slow for us on this Thursday. We sold out pretty early, but we've been preparing. Yesterday we didn't sell out. Today we won't sell out, and tomorrow we're gonna get back in our kitchen so we don't sell out tomorrow either.
Is it Chicken's Kitchen's customers? Is it people you've seen before, or are you hitting a new audience?
Oh man, without a doubt, man. We have people who show up for us in everything we ever do. So we for sure we see some regulars, but we have a lot of new faces out here as well.
Man, I don't know about you, but I want some oxtail fried rice.
Man,
now look, but
it's dinner time.
We're gonna talk about that and a lot more on the streaming app.
Yes, and so for now, we're gonna sign off here on the news. Join us again. For Seth Lewis, I'm Doug Mouton. See us on WWL Plus. We got a lot more with Marlon Williams coming up. Whitney, we'll send it back to you. We good? All right, we are back on the streaming app with Marlon Williams from Chicken's Kitchen.
Yes.
Look, just hanging out at the French Quarter
Fest.
Yeah. Has this been first time at French Quarter Fest?
Yeah.
Bigger than you expected? About what you expected? I mean, I'm sure you're prepared and it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But are you seeing like what you thought? Like, were you prepared for this?
For me, it's exactly what they told me it was. And I'm finding a new level in myself of digging and pushing deeper. You know what I mean? Because I thought we had enough until I saw that we didn't. You dig? So for the last couple of days, I've just been going back to the kitchen, leaving a little early, and firing those spots up and just because we don't want to squander this opportunity to reach these new faces. Like I said, we got the regulars, and that's cool. And the FOMO is cool as well, but we also want to get our foods in people's mouths. We don't want them to miss that opportunity.
Now, it's funny, you are talking to two sports guys.
Yeah.
That's our typical. So when you mentioned being a football player, that was something I was going to ask you. You played lineman at Nichols, right?
Yes,
and that's where you began cooking. What there maybe inspired you, and then what told you, okay, I can turn this from a passion into something that like can be my career?
The biggest lesson I learned from football is job's not done. You know what I mean? Even when you had the best game you ever had, we watch film the next day and pick out all our flaws.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that can be like a heavy burden for you at times, but at the same time, that's an amazing tool and resource to pull from to just keep working on yourself and keep trying to get better.
And the other thing you learn from football too, which is like why we're big advocates of sports outside of that's our job, right?
Yeah.
But one of the big reasons we're advocates of sports is because teamwork, right? Like you don't get that teamwork from other things like sports. Like having to have, as a lineman, 5 going to 1, right? You know what I mean? And so like how much do you use that with even like the team building that you have at your restaurant?
Man, from top to bottom, it's all football. We have a schedule Monday through Friday on what needs to be done at 6 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock throughout the, just like we had game plans. I'm the head coach, and then I got some assistant coaches, and I have some players, and our customers are the audience. We came here to perform for them. This is what it's about. It's about putting on the show for our audience, for our people.
How long into it? Okay, so you opened the place in Gretna, right?
Yes.
How long into it did you start to realize, I think I got something? Like how long, was there some moment like at the beginning, or did it take a little while? Like when did you start saying, oh, I think this is gonna work?
It happened before we got the restaurant, man. Back from when I was catering from home, we used to do a lemonade day with my kids out the driveway. Every National Lemonade Day, we would make different flavor lemonades, and lemon flavor food, lemon pepper wings, lemon scampi, lemon pound cake, stuff like that. And during COVID, like I said, everything in my life, man, I'm so thankful it's been timing.
Yeah.
We were right into phase 2, and National Lemonade Day had just approached, so we was gonna do a drive-by lemonade day. It started at 2 p.m. By 12, we had over 80 cars in line waiting for us to start serving food from our home drive-thru. Yes. And that's what I knew.
What was the food that day? Was what you just said?
Yeah, so we had 5 different flavors of lemonade popsicles, lemonade frozen cups. Man, it's crazy to think about that. That's where we come from. That we was able to pull that many people to our home. And at the time, we only had like 2,000 followers, and now we have over 500,000 followers across all social media.
One of the interesting things about that is that like every day at his restaurant is a different theme. Like my favorite day, if I'm being honest, is Thursday because it's got a lot of pastas. Yeah. And I'm like, sometimes I joke that I'm half black, half Italian. You know what I mean? That's how much I love pasta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like, and look, I know that other lunch places, they may change their menu every day, but the way that you change your menu is so drastic and so unique that you might have your favorite day like I have Thursday.
Yeah.
What made you come up with that concept of like Monday, I believe it's oxtails, right? And different things of that nature. Like what made you come up with that concept of having different menus every day?
It started from home because I used to sell plates from my home every Friday. And I took some of those most popular items, menus that we had for those Fridays, and created our menu for the entire week. And for me, it was about challenging myself, you know what I mean, not getting redundant, just doing the same thing.
Even when you're at home, you don't cook the same thing.
No,
you're
not
just
at
a
all.
home cook. You don't make the same thing 5 days a week.
It's easier to not forget when we create a certain day, like a Thursday, when we know for sure, like, hey, look, if I want this food, I gotta come this Thursday, because if not, I gotta wait all the way to Thursday again.
There's a value to that.
You know what I mean? And it's a value to that when you get people to pull in, when they pick their days, and we can count on those people for that Thursday.
Count on Seth on Thursday.
No, count on me for the Tuscany pasta. Straight up.
Are you still reinventing stuff? Still, like, constantly new ideas?
Oh, yeah. At our breakfast spot, The Coop, I've been creating a mix of breakfast and lunch combinations, and just continuously to challenge myself, reinvent the wheel as much as I can with what food is, and just setting ourselves apart from what other options people have.
Chicken's Kitchen has become known for the building that you've been in,
Yeah.
right? But you're about to move into a new building. You were, at one point, it looked like you would come to the East Bank, but you're staying on the West Bank. Right. Explain why, and explain how excited you are for this new place that you're moving into.
I mean, it's one word, ownership. I mean, in the last 6 years or so, we gave almost $300,000 in rent to our landlord, and conceptually, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we got the people, we got the opportunity to and thankfully, like, I'm impulsive.
Yeah.
I mean, because I would have never got this opportunity without sharing that we was coming in on the side of the river. I shared that video, and the guy was like, "Look, man, I know you said you got this place, but I need you to come see this restaurant. It's turnkey.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. All we gotta do is make it look like ours, and we can start tomorrow."
And you can make it look like yours pretty quick.
Pretty quick, man.
Your customers are going to do a lot of that work.
Yes, man. Yeah, it's all we gotta do is paint the red on the outside of the building.
That's all it is. That's all you need.
Big red building on the outside, man. You know.
Can you tell us the address, and then also explain, because seeing the videos from inside, there's a lot more space in there to do more things as a restaurant, right?
Yeah. So our address is 921 Peters Road. We right on the corner of Peters Road, West Bank Expressway, right next to the tunnel. You can't miss us. We're gonna paint a huge mural on the side of the building, so you can myself, my wife, my kids, some of my OG employees and best friends, and then of course it's gonna be right on the outside, man. But what's your other question? I'm sorry, I forgot.
No. So this restaurant is bigger than your last one, because at one point, especially before you remodeled, let's say that one, it wasn't as much space to like sit down. But this one, there's lots of space, and there's more hosting opportunity, things of that nature.
I'm excited to give our customers that opportunity to just sit down and enjoy their food. I mean, because kind of was just trapping and just selling food and sending you home with it. But now you can take your time, you can relax your shoulders, you can eat your food while it's super hot and fresh. And I think that's going to add even more value to our business.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
If I had told you when you're playing football at Nichols that you're gonna become one of the great culinary masters of New Orleans and do it a different way, right? Do it your own way.
Yeah.
Like, would you have believed that? Did you have dreams that big, like in college, that, you know what, I'm gonna conquer the world of food and I'm gonna do it like nobody else is doing?
Honestly, when I left out of football, I was kind of broken because of most of my life, because of my stature. I believe football was all I had, all I could be. I mean, so honestly, once I got out of that, I didn't have any direction. I mean, I always had a lot of self-confidence and believe in myself, but I didn't quite know what I was gonna do, where I was headed. And this, like I said, man, I'm just thankful for the time in my life that this turned into.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
Yeah,
that's good stuff.
Hey, look, congratulations on all
Thank
this
you, man.
success.
Appreciate y'all,
I
man.
told you this off camera, and I mean this. As a New Orleanian, like, I've never talked to you before today, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you,
know what I mean? Like, as a
Appreciate
New Orleanian, like, we're proud of our people who are killing it.
Yeah.
Especially killing it in our areas.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's
Wait. And that's my most proud thing about this. I didn't have to change who I was for this to be. I'm just my full and complete self in all rooms at all times, and it's working for me, man. It's so much peace in that for me.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, from seeing the restaurant, seeing some of the rise of it, even you expanding into this building. Even you said you didn't have to change who you are. You also didn't even have to change where you are either, because you've had a lot of people that said, hey, for you to go to your next level, you need to come to the East Bank. You've stuck to the West Bank, and people are still coming over there, and you're still having the success. And I think that's a really cool part of that pride that we speak of.
It's a testament for sure. It's a testament of anything, the product we created, the awareness we've built through social media. It's something special, man.
Yeah, great stuff. Marlon Williams, Chicken's Kitchen, great
Yes,
stuff.
Lord, yeah.
Come see him.